All right, welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about AEW and NXT. Sorry, this one's a little late. All right, AEW starts with the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal. And who are the last two left in the ring? MJF and Orange Cassidy, of course. Is Orange Cassidy going to win that Diamond Ring? Who knows? But yeah, lots of people are in there. Matt Hardy, Private Party, Dark Order, Hangman, some of the Inner Circle, best friend. Well, not the best friends as a whole, just Orange Cassidy, obviously. Miro, Kip Sabian, people like that. So yeah, Orange Cassidy wins it, and Orange Cassidy and MJF are gonna fight next week to see who gets the diamond ring. Frankie Kazarian versus Chris Jericho. Match was good. Um, Jericho wins, and then he's like, the inner circle's fighting too much, so either you guys are gonna work together or we're ending it. So yeah, what actually happened? MJF was going to throw in the towel. Sammy Guevara comes out to stop him. You know, the usual stuff. Um, Santana wanted it. Well, no, sorry. Ortiz wanted to interfere. And Hager was like, no, don't. Because that'll cause a DQ. And wins and losses matter here. And he didn't say that. But that's basically what he's saying. Britt Baker versus Layla Hirsch. Britt Baker wins. Kind of kind of obvious because they're building up Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa to have a match together, so it wouldn't make sense for Britt Baker to just lose here, right? So Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa are it's gonna happen somewhere down the line, probably sooner rather than later. Um, Match was good, by the way. Cody and Darby versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Cody and Darby win. Cool. I like them. TNT champion getting a win. It's what I like to see. Why it's important for champions to get a win? Because they're champions. They need to win. Take note, WWE, making your champions lose in non-title matches all the time. Anyway, heels attack. Dustin comes down to make the save. Brian Cage attacks him, and then Sting shows up, and I'm like, "What? Sting? Where?" Yeah, I know. Sting in AEW. Not only is he in AEW, but he's signed to a multi-year deal. Crazy, because he's 61. How many matches do you expect Sting to really do? 61 years old. Who knows? I don't expect him to be. He's not going to be wrestling on a week to week. He can't be. There's no way. There's no way. Sting wrestling on a week to week basis? Nope. Anyways, Moxley and Kenny Omega. Speaking of Moxley, remember that Dean Ambrose thing where he went, nope. That's what I just did. Anyways, Omega wins. Omega, your new world champion. Yet another noteworthy thing that happened on AEW. Not only that, Don Callis was working with Omega. Don Callis is like, I guess, Omega's heel manager now, but also executive vice president of Impact Wrestling. So, don't know how they're going to make that work. Right. Omega's going to Impact on Tuesday. Why? Because Don Callis was like, "You'll find out on Tuesday," and then the announcers like, the backstage guys like, "But Dynamite on a weekday," and he's like, "I know, I was talking about Impact Wrestling, pal." So, Impact Wrestling and AEW have a working relationship. Uh, I mean, Don Callis legit would not have been at Full Gear if they didn't already have something in the works. So they've had a working relationship since Full Gear, obviously. And then they already have that working relationship with NWA because, Thunder Rosa signed to NWA until 2021. Like January or February, something like that. Anyways, NXT, Leon Ruff, Damian Priest, Raul Mendoza, and Santos Escobar. The Cruiserweight champion was in this match. He lost. He didn't get pinned, but he lost. But he lost to a team with the North American champion on it. So a champion losing to a champion team. Does that make him look better? Make him look worse? Is it ever good to lose a match as a champion? No. But it happened. But the story, of course, is Damian Priest and Leon Ruff because they got a match on Sunday with Johnny Gargano. And what's the Cruiserweight champion doing on Sunday, you ask? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, Damian Priest and Leon Ruff win. Match was great. I liked it. We had opening tribute to Paul Patterson. I don't know why I said Paul. Or Patrick Patterson, as John Cena said on Twitter. Straight up called him Patrick. And I was like, does John Cena know Patterson well enough to call him Patrick? Maybe he does. Or did. Who knows? Anyway. August Gray versus Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes, straight to the moon. He's going straight to the moon. Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes wins. Duh. Building up his match against Dexter Lumis, which Dexter Lumis does come out and beat him up. So there you go. Jake Atlas versus Tony Nese. Jake Atlas wins. Good. Get him some wins. He just lost in a feud to Tommaso, which, of course, he was going to lose to Tommaso. That's here nor there. But the fact is, he was on last time he was on TV, he had a loss. So he had to win. Glad he got one. Jake Atlas says he's going to climb back up the ladder. Metaphorical ladder, obviously. He wants Cruiserweight Championship match again at some point. I'm sure he'll get one. Oh, yeah. Forgot to mention the Cruiserweight Champion took out Curt Stallion. Curt Stallion's the number one contender for the Cruiserweight title. So, Curt Stallion, a.k.a. Matt Riddle's best friend. I'm going to say that every time. So, that's just, I'm just putting that out there. Grizzled Young Vets versus Imperium. Match goes to a no contest because Ever-Rise come out and attack him. Heel team. Ever-Rise is friends with Kevin Owens, apparently. Doesn't make me care about him. They're just friends with Kevin Owens. Okay? The difference with Ever-Rise and Curt Stallion, I actually know who Curt Stallion is and I've seen him wrestle before. Ever-Rise, who cares about you? Like, admittedly, out of these three people, or these three teams, what? Imperium, to me, is most well-known, I guess? Or is it? Yeah, no, hold on. Fabian Eichner, Marcel Bertel. Yep, Imperium. Yep, they're the most well-known. I had to think about the names for a second. But yeah, Grizzled Young Vets. I mean, Zach Gibson was in the NXT UK Championship tournament, so I guess technically he's more well-known than Imperium. And I did see Zach Gibson wrestle before Imperium, so, but either way, Fabian Eichner is like better than all six of them, better than the rest of them because he was an Evolve champion. Anybody who's in Evolve has a cut above the rest. So there you go. Shotzi Blackheart versus Raquel Gonzalez. Shotzi wins. The faces get the person advantage. So, yeah, interesting. Usually it doesn't happen, but I'm sure the heels will do something to make that work in their favor. Maybe attack Team Shotzi backstage and lays one of them out, and then the person who gets laid out eventually gets up and walks back to the ring and they win anyway. By the way, the faces are probably going to win this match. Tommaso and Thatcher had a segment. Tommaso came out, beat up Thatcher, and then Tommaso got jumped by the other guy that was in the ring. Russ Taylor. Yep, that's his name. Russ Taylor jumped Tommaso, then Thatcher got the advantage over him and basically made him pass out. So, yeah, there you go. That was NXT and AEW. So, takeaways from AEW. Sting, Impact Wrestling working relationship, Kenny Omega's new champ. Takeaways from NXT. I don't know. Tommaso getting choked out by Thatcher, I guess, and Shotzi's team having the person advantage. And Undisputed Era cut a promo talking about how Pat McAfee and his boys are going to lose, basically. And they said, like, jokingly, kind of, that this was their biggest challenge ever. Not true. Anyways, see you guys next time. What? Saturday? Saturday. See you guys on Saturday. Oh, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Sorry. All right.